Hey everyone, welcome back to the IX channel where we break down all things finance in a way that makes sense. Today we're diving into a super important that keeps the stock market from turning into a wild, chaotic mess, the SEC. Who ensures the stock market doesn't turn into the Wild West again? Well, you're in the right place. I'm talking about the Securities and Exchange Commission. So why does the SEC even exist? Let me take you back to the 1920s. Picture this. The stock market is booming and everyone is getting rich, but it's a free-for-all. There weren't many rules. Companies could say whatever they wanted about their finances, and insider trading was the norm. This all led to massive crash in 1929, known as the Great Depression. It was brutal. People lost their savings, banks went under, and the economy just tanked. Fast forward to 1934, and the government said, all right, we need some serious rules here. And that's when the SEC was born. It's part of Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal and its job to keep things fair, honest, and transparent in the markets. Think of it like the referee in a game. It makes sure everyone plays by the same rules. So, what exactly does the SEC do? Well, they've got a few big jobs. First up, protecting investors. If a company wants to sell the stocks or bonds, they can't just make up numbers or hide the bad stuff. They have to give the whole truth so you can make the informed decisions. Sounds fair, right? Second, they make sure the market stays fair. The SEC watches stock exchanges to prevent insider trading, where someone uses secret info to get rich or any kind of market manipulation. You know the sneaky stuff. And third, they help companies raise money but a legit way. By setting up rules that ensure transparency, the SEC helps businesses get the funds they need without leaving investors in the dark. And if anyone breaks the rules, the SEC is all over it. They have the power to sue companies and individuals for fraud and other financial crimes. So yeah, don't mess with the SEC. Now let's talk about how the SEC operates. It's run by 5 commissioners, like the Justice Leagues, but for financial markets. They are appointed by the president, and one of them is the chairperson. Here's the kicker. No more than 3 can be from the same political party, so there's some balance. The SEC has a bunch of divisions, each handling different things. For example, the Division of Corporate Finance makes sure companies are being honest with their financial reporting. The Division of Enforcement, you guessed it, is like the SEC's police force, hunting down rule breakers. And then there's the Division of Trading and Markets, which keeps an eye on the stock exchanges to make sure everything running smoothly. Oh, and we can't forget the Division of Investment Management, which oversees funds and investment advisors, making sure they're not pulling any tricks. Finally, the Division of the Economic Risk Analysis. These are the nerds crunching numbers to predict risk and spot trends. They basically help the SEC stay one step ahead of the game. Alright, so why does all of this matter? Well, imagine a world without the SEC. Companies could lie about their finances and cheat investors, and the market would be filled with scams. It would be chaos. The SEC makes sure everyone can trust the system. That trust is what keeps people investing and helps businesses grow. And trust me, we've seen what happens when companies break the rules. Take Enron and WorldCom, 2 massive fraud cases that rocked the markets. The SEC stepped in, exposed the lies, and held them accountable. Without the SEC, those companies could have done even more damage. But it's not all smooth sailing for the SEC. These days, they're facing new challenges with cryptocurrency and decentralized finance. The financial world is evolving fast, and the SEC has to keep up. So, in a nutshell, the SEC is like the watchdog of the financial markets. They protect investors, make sure companies are being straight with their numbers. and enforce the rules to keep things fair. Without them, investing would be a lot riskier, and trust in the market would be pretty much disappear. So the next time you hear about the SEC, just think of them as the financial world's referee. They keep the game fair so that we can all keep playing without worrying about cheaters. Thanks for watching IX, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Got any questions about the SEC or anything else finance related? Drop them in the comments below until the next episode of the IX channel video. May your fortune grow and your worries shrink.